King Candy of Candyland fame is a merciless conqueror, and I can prove it. Look at this map. Now, look at this one. What do you notice? The iconic Candyland characters don't make an appearance in the original 1949 version of the game, sure, and the art is a lot more pretty and extravagant, but more importantly, the original version of the game reveals that Candyland was not always a kingdom under King Candy's rule. Look at the 1984 board, where we get our first look at the denizens of Candyland. Each domain seems to have a pretty equal share of the board, and all the domains of Candyland appear to be separate, independent lands. Fast forward to the 2002 version, and King Candy and his daughter Princess Lolly suddenly control like almost 25% of the board real estate. Lord Licorice lost his castle somehow too, that's odd. Looks like Queen Frostine has been growing strong though. Hold on. Princess Frostine? You mean the Frostine bloodline's been stripped of its sovereign title? Snowflake Lake has become a vassal state to the Candy Kingdom. Clearly, this must be a mistake. I'm sure the next edition will sort out. And okay, the Lollipop Woods have expanded their borders south. Princess Frostine and her ice cream province have completely overtaken the Peppermint Forest. Mr. Mint has been driven out of Candyland, and the Candy Empire has installed this poser, the Duke of Swirl, in his place. Grandma Nut and Gloppia seem to have formed an alliance against the ever-expanding Candy borders. Looks like she's taken on the name of Grandma Gooey in these times. Wait, did Grandma Nut and Gloppy get married? Oh, and finally, Lord Licorice is hiding out in a cave in Licorice Lagoon, a fugitive on the run. Here's the 2013 version of the board. The land controlled by the Candy Kingdom faction now covers approximately 50% of the board. Peppermint has been fully incorporated into the Candy Kingdom identity. Mr. Mint is back, living in a treehouse over a lake frozen by ice cream. The aesthetic is pretty different in this edition, but it's safe to assume that Mr. Mint either went the way of Princess Frostine, bending the knee to King Candy, or perhaps is a new Mr. Mint entirely, installed by the King Candy to govern the Peppermint Province. Also, Gloppy is dead, but Nana Nut seems to be raising his daughter. Oh, they did get married. Things take a turn in the 2014 board. Lord Licorice and Nana Nut are pushing back, reclaiming lost territory. Maybe now that Mr. Mint's been isolated from the Empire, they can broker an alliance with him, and these two can finally stop living fear of losing their homelands. Nope. Candyland 2021. Neither a Lord Licorice or Nana Nut to be found. Look at King Candy standing at the start of the board, just rubbing in the fact that he's finally conquered all of Candyland. What did you do with Gloppy and Nana Nut's daughter? I guess we'll never know. So this Candyland is now and forever under King Candy's rule. Is what I would say if Candyland 2025 didn't reveal that the rebellion was alive and well. That's right, the new board is 50% under the control of the Candy Kingdom and 50% under the control of the rebellion. Lord Licorice, Grandma Nut, and Gloppy have unified at the southern end of the border. That's right, Gloppy survived. We also see Grandma Nut and Gloppy's half-chocolate, half-human children are here too. That daughter from earlier is even hanging out in Lord Licorice's domain, proving the two factions are on friendly terms. Because of the physiology of Candyland people are a mystery, we'll have to assume that these two children can appear in either their human or chocolatey forms. Plumpy is here too. We haven't talked about him at all, but he's made a long-awaited return squarely on the side of the rebellion. This is the most momentum the rebels have ever had in the history of Candyland. Now is their moment to disrupt King Candy's empire for good. Oh, and while you're waiting for the next chapter of the glorious Candyland saga, feel free to check out my game, Hexmoon. More of a dark fantasy vibe, featuring witches, vampires, and the like. Oh, and if this video gets 100 comments, I'm going to go ahead and create a setting guide for Candyland for use in Dungeons & Dragons, or whatever TTRPG you want to try it out in. That way we can all join the fight and reclaim Candyland for the people.